I think what's interesting about the whole paid digital world, it was probably 2 years ago we were all talking about should we charge. I think 2013 saw a heavy flow of people getting into multiple models, a few which you've heard here today. And it's been interesting when I've been talking to people the last couple of days here about what's next. I think what we found is this first step into paywalls, whether they're hard paywalls, meters, or something different. This is definitely a journey. This is not something that we've found that this is the model that's going to work. And I think it'll be interesting to see this type of panel a year from now, 2 years from now, and to see what paid digital access 2.0 or 3.0 is eventually going to look like, because I think very few people will stay with where they are.
We're about to launch some new products, and really what we've done, we're 3 years into this, as I had mentioned, doing some research over the course of the prior year, identified interest and demand with our users for a different type of experience, and much of that is many of our readers are interested in a paid relationship with the Times, but the present level of content access pricing isn't optimal for them. So we have readers who are looking for a lower priced option, recognizing that won't include all of our content, and also looking for different ways to consume the news, particularly looking at the smartphone and the mobile device, and thinking about how folks are looking quite often for a way to quickly and efficiently stay on top of the news of the day.
But ultimately, I think it boils down to the value proposition to the customer, and that goes back to content. What kind of content do we have? How valuable is it to our readers? That may not always be traditional news content. That may be non-traditional. And some of our websites are experimenting with that and doing a very good job. We're seeing a lift because they're doing that. New York Times does a very good job of just posting different kinds of content that consumers want to engage with. I can't remember the quote that Les Simpson uses, publisher in Amarillo, but I mean, if you give them more of that, what they want, they will continue to consume that. And I agree with that. So I think while we need to have, marketing analytics understand all of that to a very deep level, it ultimately boils down to making sure that we have the right kind of content and it's valuable to our readers.
When we put the paywall in place, we had almost everything behind the paywall. And after 3 months, the one thing that people complained about that the most was the letters and opinion. They said, it feels like you're cutting us off from our own community. And we listen to those kind of things, and it's not based on data. It's based on our personal interactions with our communities. So I guess kind of where we're going next is saying, okay, we've got this big community of people who trust us, and we can use in a way that we can make money off doing what our mission is.
And so it's almost more of a question not about what content verticals are more easily monetized. I think it's more of a question down to what segments of your market can you monetize. How do we identify, by looking at the different proxies of loyalty that we sort of see out there, whether it's the willingness to download our app, whether it's the willingness to friend us on Facebook, to share our content, to sign up for an email alert. Of course, the highest form of loyalty is to transact with us. How do we identify who those people are, and then go out into the wild and pull people like them through the funnel until they get more and more loyal and convert?